Ryan, I was struck by the fact that she sort of dismissively suggested that the president's candidacy, the former president's bid to be president again was a day job. I mean, up until this point, I think that there has been a sort of deference, at least in terms of narrative, to the idea of Donald Trump's campaign in 2024. But Judge Chutkan seemed completely uninterested in that. And I wonder how that squares with her posture generally towards other January 6th defendants.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I think she was sort of searching for a term or a word at the moment, and that's what she sort of stumbled on. And it, is probably an accurate description, and that's probably how she thinks of it in terms of other cases that are handled, right? Like, this isn't something that he needs to do. This is something that he wants to do. Right? The priority, she kept saying, was the courtroom proceedings. The priority isn't litigating this case in public. That's not what this trial is ultimately about, and that's what she really wants them to get their focus on. And certainly they have the First Amendment right to talk about the charges in general, but she really wanted to make it clear that you cannot violate those rules and intimidate jurors, as we've seen Donald Trump do in the past. And it's interesting because I do think that the judge is in quite a spot here in terms of some of these threats are certainly going to be directed at her. Donald Trump has already made clear that he wants a different judge and that she shouldn't have been assigned to this. That's not something that you hear his lawyers arguing in court, and that's something that the special counsel's office pointed out, that there's already this divide between what Donald Trump is saying on Truth Social and what his lawyers are actually doing in court. And that's going to probably be a split that she would probably like to bring in a little bit, right, and bring them back on the same page. But really, ultimately, I think that there is this huge combination happening right now between the legal and the political, where it really is the whole ball game, I think, when this trial ultimately gets set for, because they're sort of wanting to make the election stand in for a jury trial here.